to walk around and tell us about it, and then I'll show you a few tricks so you can make some notes out of it. Okay, so walk up and down the rows and tell us about this instrument you brought.
Charlie, put your hands in your lap so she doesn't step on them.
Those people back there are the ones that gave me permission to bring it, and it's from the Bahamas. And I just thought it would be fun to bring it for Harry's birthday.
That's really cool. Now, why would this qualify as a woodwind instrument, Raylynne?
Because it's a flute, I guess.
It would be in the flute family. It would be with those instruments. What is it made out of?
Wood?
Wood or plant-based substance like bamboo or something like that. So it qualifies as a woodwind. And what do you have to use to create the sound?
So she doesn't step on you, baby.
So it's made of a plant or wood. And what do you have to put through it to make the sound?
Air.
Air. So there's where the wind part comes in. It's certainly not a brass instrument. You know, those are made out of metal. Very good. Have you ever put your mouth on it and blown into it before?
Yes.
And what sound does it make when you do it?
All of them.
Go up to the front and I'll help you real quick. Okay. So did it come from the Bahamas from a vacation?
Yes, my grandma, she went to the Bahamas and she got this.
Okay, so this looks a lot like some of the ones that Rachel's brought back to me from other countries too. This piece right here acts like the reed. You know when we studied woodwind it's not working today. Woodwind instruments, we studied that they have a reed. Some do and some don't. The flutes do not. So this acts as a reed on it. Okay, so Raylynne, when you blow into it, depending on, do you notice even that hole is a different shape and it's even rolled around here?
Yeah.
So what you're going to want to do, this is a lot like the recorders you're going to play. Now, I don't know what pitch it's tuned to, so I'm not exactly sure what sound you're going to get out of it. But cover this first hole right here. Let's hear it. Okay, now, this is what I'm going to do. Turn this hand over. Okay, put that thumb right there. Don't put anything down. Nope, just put it just back where you had it right there. Okay, now don't do anything yet. All right, now, play that first pitch again. Go ahead. Okay, now, let's try this. Okay, now try. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Let's put the pad of your finger over there. Okay, try it again. Okay, now cover the next one. Now, the lower you get, the harder it gets to play. Okay, go ahead. Try this one. It's making a different sound. Go ahead. You almost had hot cross buns right there in the top register. This is really pretty. I noticed it's stamped or it has some drawings on it. That's really, oh, it tells us it's tuned to a D. That's the sound that you're hearing comes from the key of D. Anyway, that's really pretty. Is there anything else you want to tell us about it?
Does anyone have any questions?
Okay, you've got some questions. All right, now guys, listen as other people ask questions so you don't ask the same ones, okay?
Is that made of bamboo? Well, I have no idea.
It looks like it is to me, Raylynne. I would say probably some type of bamboo.
Ask her.
My grandma.
Christiana?
Did they like carve the decorations onto it, or was it like a stain or something?
Maybe a stain, because I don't feel any
You're right.
whispers,
You're right. I believe it is a stain.
but
That's a good
like,
question, Christine.
well, Charlie.
Did you know they made it out of wood?
Ask my grandma.
What was your question, Charlie? How couldn't hear you?
Where it was made.
Where it was made. Do you know where you found it in the Bahamas? It was a gift shop.
Yeah, gift shop in the
There's
Bahamas.
lots of those in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Lots of great little shops and stuff.
Sean?
See, when did your grandma go to the Bahamas?
Like a couple of years ago.
It's been about 6
4?
years. 6 years. Almost 6 years ago.
Wow. So you've really held on to that.
And I keep it at my grandma's house because it's hers, and I usually play it mostly every time I go over there.
She serenades you.
Yes, she does.
I have a question for your grandparents. Right back there.
Uh-oh. She's putting us on the spot.
Did you fly or take a train?
We drove to Galveston and then we took a boat. We took a cruise.
My grandparents are really big drivers. Rachel. This is a question for your grandparents.
Uh-oh.
They're
How much
bigger.
did it cost?
You know, I don't remember. It wasn't very expensive, maybe like $5 or less. It wasn't very much.
Kind of like the cost, about the cost of your recorder.
Yeah.
I got a question for Grandma.
Okay.
Do you have a receipt?
I do not have a receipt.
That's a long time to hang
It
on
was
to
a
a
long time ago.
Okay, one more question for Raylynne before we have to go today.
Sam.
When was it made?
When was it made? Oh, that would be kind of hard. to
Gosh,
say.
I don't know.
Maybe somewhere in that time that she bought it. I imagine close to that time. Thank you, Raylynne, for bringing today. Okay. Oh,